Hey guys, thanks for checking us out here at Media Unlocked. My name's Eric, and today I'm going to be reviewing the MOGOPOD. Now the MOGOPOD is basically a monopod with options. And in this video, I'm going to be going over some of the key features of the MOGOPOD, some techniques on how to properly use the MOGOPOD, and ultimately what I think about it and whether or not it should be a good investment for you. So let's jump right into it. The MOGOPOD is this device right here. There is a few things that make it a little bit different than your standard MOGOPOD or your standard monopod, and one of them is that it comes with a fluid head, and the fluid head comes with two quick release plates. There's one quick release plate here, and then one on the bottom of this camera. You can swap out cameras very quickly and very easily with the MOGOPOD, and this is just for the fluid head. Now the only big concern that I had just right out of the box with the MOGOPOD was that this is the extent of its monopod ability. This is pretty much as tall as it goes, and it's pretty much touching the ground. So it's not a very tall monopod, but that's not really the focus for the MOGOPOD. The big thing for the MOGOPOD is this little piece right here. Now, this piece, you just clip it on you, and you put it pretty much right about around your hip, and you screw the MOGOPOD into this little piece right here. And then once it's on, you can detach this strap. When you're putting on the MOGOPOD, I would highly suggest you to put on the belt part first and then screw it in like I just did, because trying to put it on while it's attached to here can be kind of awkward. But once you have the MOGOPOD on and strapped in and your camera set like this, you can get a very clean and stable shot at multiple heights. So if you're doing a shot and you want to kind of follow somebody up, you can kind of do a little handheld jib shot, but it'd be more steady than actually physically hand-holding your camera. So one of the cool things about the MOGOPOD is that you can also extend this piece up. Once you attach the MOGOPOD to the little strap here, you can get shots where the camera is going to be way over your head. I'll crouch down so you can kind of see how tall this goes from my hip above my head. So it's really good for if you're doing any video or photography where you're going to be in a crowd and you need to shoot over a crowd. I can see a lot of benefits with this product with event photography. If you have like a big lens and you're shooting from far away, the MOGOPOD has a little 1/4 inch screw here for mounting. You can mount a monitor to it. So if you're shooting over a crowd, you can't see your viewfinder, you can pretty much have your screen of your monitor right here in your face. You can do something like that. So, I'm gonna pop this off and then show you one of the other cool things about the MOGOPOD. Because you have a screw attachment here, you can also double the MOGOPOD as a little mini jib. So basically you screw the side of your tripod quick plate into the MOGOPOD, and then you can just slip it into your tripod like so. And then this gives you the ability to get kind of like a mobile jib shot. And it's pretty cool as far as the versatility and getting like a really smooth shot and having multiple points to kind of like balance and steady your shot. And we'll show you some test clips here in a second. So yeah, this is one of the basic ideas with the MOGOPOD. When you attach it to a tripod, you can't really utilize the extra length of the MOGOPOD, which is another concern for me. If I was to go to the trouble of setting up the jib, I would really like to be able to extend out the portion with the camera and not just the portion with the back end. So the other thing that comes with the MogoPod is a little end cap. So as you can see, the little 1/4" screw here, you can just slip on this, screw it down, and then you can pop off your MogoPod and use it in the grass, and you won't get any dirt or anything. It's kind of like a little cap to keep your 1/4" screw mount nice and clean. But yeah, so that's basically the idea with the MogoPod and a little bit about the key features. The fluid head, actually, you can screw off if you don't want to use a fluid head, or you have a different fluid head you'd like to attach to it. So I thought that was a pretty cool option here. And you can just screw it on, screw it off. It's pretty quick and pretty easy. And with the straps, it's very portable. So if you throw on your straps like so, you can pretty much just sling your MogoPod over your shoulder or around the back, and you don't have to worry about your camera slipping or it getting in the way. And you could actually have your other camera on your other quick plate and be shooting with this camera as well. So it's kind of cool to have your hands free and be able to quickly grab your camera with this strap, the next strap, shoulder strap, whatever it's called. Anyway, so yeah, that's a little bit about the MogoPod. I will show you some close-ups here, and yeah. So this is me with a MogoPod and some test footage. We're just shooting some guys over here. You'll be able to see how smooth the shot is. Cool. So now simulating, when it comes to simulating the actual jib shots, you can just screw this thing up and then it'll go up like that. This is about as tall as you can get with the MogoPod. Ooh, almost lost it. But so yeah, if you're doing like a shot where you want to follow somebody down, kind of like this, that's about what it'll look like. So yeah, here you're going to start off like from the top looking down. We want to keep the computer in the frame as we pan down, and we want to rack focus to that. So we're going to start off here. We want to start off focused on her, so you kind of don't see what she's doing clearly. And pan down, rack focus in, and bam. So there's the run through and the breakdown of the MogoPod. Me personally, I probably wouldn't invest in this product, but I can also see some very good benefits to it, and being able to get a static shot on the move with a monopod that's basically attached to your body. And being able to simulate jib shots like we've shown is very helpful for videographers and run and gun filmmakers. But for me, I don't know if it's worth quite the investment, but for anybody who's out there run and gunning that does a lot of video stuff, you know, this could be a good product for you, and maybe something that you could use to help stabilize your shots if you have a little shaky hand, or even attach it to your tripod to, you know, create a more smooth, controlled shot and give you a little bit more leverage that you don't get with just your tripod. Yeah, I'm Eric here with Media Unlocked. Thanks for checking us out. Be sure to check out our blogs at MediaUnlocked.net and subscribe to our YouTube channel. We got some exciting videos coming up later this month.